What is chirpin', my peeps? Call me Peeps here, back for our second episode of Sakura Sprit here. In the last part, well, let's jump right into this first. Oh, did I hit new game? Gosh dang it. That's not what I meant. I would like to load. No. Oh, that could have went horribly wrong. Yes. Okay, here we go. In the last part, we obviously started the game. We met a couple characters. We met the main character. We met, I guess, the main character's best friend, or a friend. We met some pervert in the gym locker room. We met some girl fighting, and then we came here to see some mysterious voice. So far, what happened, we're just here to pray to the shrine, because the main character has a huge tournament coming around, whatever. As far as voices go, I forgot, because it's been the weekend, I kind of forgot the voices, so I went and looked back at my video, so I'll try and replicate them the best I can, but, either way, let's just jump right into it. As my vision grew blurry, the sound of approaching footsteps could be heard. Also, I turned down the game audio just a tad bit. It seemed just a tad bit loud, so we'll see if that helps at all. I turned it down from... It was about halfway, so it was about right here where the mouse is. So I turned it down not too much, so let's just hope that it helps a little. Oh, that's the mysterious girl, huh? Good luck, hero. You're going to need it. Despite my attempts to get back up, all I managed was a brief look at the girl. The sight of horns and a tail left many questions, but before I had a chance to utter even a single word, my conscience succumbed to darkness. Dot dot dot. Oh, here we go. Dot 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 dot. Dot 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 dot. Rays of sunlight stirred me back to life, a groan of annoyance leaving my mouth while I tried to get back onto my feet. I felt a bit dizzy, but the first thing I noticed was that I was no longer at the shrine. Instead, it looked like the forest near the dojo. Of course, my first thought was to look around to see if I could find the girl from before, but not a trace of her presence remained. To make things even stranger, the path that I had followed amidst the trees seemed better maintained than I remembered. I should probably head home. That thought was cut short when the sound of several female voices could be heard nearby. Oh boy. I can't come up with this many voices, man. Get back here! Hikage! Stop them at once! What do you... I can't do this. This is too many voices. Let's see. Just what do you think I'm doing? I'm chasing them. I'm trying to stop them. Sing-song voice? Yeah, I think they've noticed what's missing. One-sama? I can't... Oh my gosh, this is too many voices. I might just have to default to... make a default girl voice, because this is gonna be way too many voices for me. I'm not creative. I'm not very artsy. That's a big flaw about me. I have no imagination. Keep running. I'm trying to get like a old, not like deep, but like an older, more confident sounding voice, but I can't really do it without making it sound deep. Keep running. Keep running. I can't do this. Keep running, little one, and we might just make it. Just when I thought this day couldn't get any weirder, the sound of heavy footfalls could be heard nearby. Oh, here's the title screen characters. What in the world is going on here? Further ahead, I saw a couple of girls in fast pursuit of even more girls. However, there was something off about the scene, something that didn't make any sense. Like the tail, maybe? Oh, and the ears. I didn't even notice the ears. The girls being chased had the ears and the tail of an animal. And the pursuers appeared to be armed with a katana and a naginata. You conniving fox, get back here at once. Return what you stole immediately. Give me back my pennies. Oh my gosh. That's too funny. Hey Kage, how could you say something out loud like that? Oh, blonde Kita. I guess that's blonde. Panties. Haha. Oh no. Help. Save us from the rampaging woman. As I watched the girls run off, I couldn't help but find myself struggling with the decision to just leave them be. While I didn't know what in the world was going on, the two girls, armed with rather realistic looking props, surely they couldn't be real, had me worried. Are we talking about these props? Or are we talking about these props? Oh, okay, I know that he's talking about, I think he's talking about the katana and niganata. Just what do you think about it if he said, is he talking about... I can't. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. I couldn't very well call myself a hero if I let something like this go by without acting. I'm gonna regret this. Mumbling in annoyance, I chased after the girls. Katana girl, it's... Hey, Kage, go around to the left. Right. I said left! Why do you always undermine me? That wasn't a girl voice. I wasn't saying right. I was... You know what? Never mind. Just run after them. I was chasing the girls. I noticed that the trees seemed to be getting denser, making it gradually more difficult to navigate along the path. Oni-sama, I didn't think I could run much more. I'm starting to feel a bit... Just a little. Just a... She seems like she'd have like one of those semi-deep but girly voices. I just can't do it. Just a little longer, Mayako-chan. We're almost... Mayako! Not that. Not now. Sorry, Oni-sama. Scissor it! That's not something a pair of girls should be saying. I mean, I guess they can be for you, but that's gonna get interpreted in many ways, and the way I did was wrong. It's called a pincer attack. I arrived just in time to find a scene taken straight from an action movie. The girl with the blonde hair collapsed, held in her companion's protective embrace. The two armed girls were approaching them, almost unmistakably with killing instincts running amok. Any seasoned martial artist would have felt it. These girls were going to be in for a beating if I didn't stop them. We've got you now, thieves. I'm going to personally drag your sorry butts back to town and have you both put in the stocks. Maybe I'll even show you how it feels to run around without any undies on. Yeah. Yeah, although I must admit, having a breeze down there does feel kind of nice. Keeps me feeling fresh and tingly. Oh, this game. What is this game? What is this doing to me? I don't... I feel like this could get very uncomfortable and awkward very quick, but I guess we'll see.
Hikage! Goodness, don't you have any shame? This isn't about you. It's about our undergarments. Stolen. And these two criminals being brought to justice. Oni-sama, it hurts. My head hurts. Shh, it's going to be okay, little one. Hey guards, if you're so desperate to have your underwear back, then here, catch. Stop it right there. However, before I was able to interrupt the conversation, the silver-haired girl tossed something into the air. Whatever it was flying straight toward my head. The two samurai girls instantly grew flustered. I can't see.
Oh, that's me. I can't see. Who the heck tosses a... Peeling the item off my face, I raised them into the air, looking like a professor examining an important sample, while the thieves made their escape. A pink bra and lacy black panties. Oh boy, I knew this wasn't going to end well.
You there. Are you in cahoots with those crafty foxes? And hand those back immediately. Those are evidence of a crime, and not for anyone else to touch. Drop the panties right now!
You really gotta yell? I'm innocent until proven guilty. It's one of the golden rules of court. Just stop pointing those weapons at me so I can hand over your undies without being turned into shish kebab.
What? No, stop. Shut up. Just drop the evidence and walk away. I am Tsukino Miyo, chief of the village guards. I am ordering you to drop what you're holding right now.
I don't know of any village guards, and I seriously doubt a cop would go dressed like that, and wielding a katana. More importantly, the ground here is so muddy and duddy, really. The ground here is muddy and dirty. Are you sure I should drop the evidence here? I mean, I could, but...
Yeah!
Okay, Link. Before I could react, the pink-haired girl lunged towards me, the pointy end of her niganata aiming for my gut. My reflexes caught on just in time, and I was able to palm away the spear as it sailed through the air. I struck upwards on the wooden shaft of the weapon, sending it up into the air, and causing the girl to lose her balance.
Narumi, I did not order you to attack. Fine.
Oh, that's me. Gosh, I gotta learn how to read names. I thought... Fine. I'll give them back. Jeez, just my luck to find a bunch of crazy girls with weapons. Extending the hand that held the undies, I tried to hand them over, something that I would soon end up regretting. Oh my gosh.
Ha! You think I'd fall for something so simple? Fool! You may have fooled me once, but I won't let that happen again.
The woman swung her weapon wide, arcing the thick wooden pole into my side before I could dodge. She then lunged forwards. What? Forwards? Is that a typo? Is forwards a word? I don't know. She then lunged forwards and grabbed me tightly, pulling my arms around behind my back, leaving me with sore ribs and in a prone position. I could have fought back, but I figured it would only lead to more fighting. With the possibility of ending up stabbed, I decided to remain passive. The sword-wielding girl stepped forward and grabbed the silky underwear from my hand triumphantly. Your methods may be crude, but they do get results. Hikage, tie him up. We'll bring him in for questioning. He probably knows where those pesky thieves are hiding.
Right.
And people wonder why criminals want to resist at all costs. I mumbled this weakly as the girl with the naginata tied my wrists together with rope, and I soon felt myself dragged by the duo towards the city. Sure, early once we're out of the forest, you two will stop this act of yours and let me go, right? As much as I'd like to fool around, I have more important things to do. This city? Ha!
we're not taking you all the way there. You'll be spending the night in the village cells, thief.
Who are you calling a thief? I'm the victim! First, I get undies tossed in my face. Then I had to deal with physical abuse. And now these accusations. Besides, there's no village around these parts. It's a city, you know. Tsukino Toshi.
Silence! Hikage, if he speaks again before we get to the village, you have my permission to knock him unconscious.
It's a tsundere tyrant.
That's funny!
I can't do this. And that's how I ended up being on my way to a jail cell, cuffed and dragged by 2 girls, both of who I started to suspect were crazy. Possibly. When we exited the forest, alarms set off in my mind. The city I had lived in my whole life. It was gone. You've got to be kidding me. If I wasn't in Tsukino Toshi, then where the heck was I?
Hey, no talking! Come on, I don't want to bop you that much. Kinda. Maybe a pinch or 2. I just want to know how the heck you blocked my strike so easily.
Your attack had a lot of power behind it, but it was kind of predictable. With the right movement and enough force, that's the result you get. Anyways, I'll play along for a bit. Where in the world are we? This clearly isn't my hometown. I mean, the buildings look more like they belong in some sort of classic samurai movie.
Ah! What the heck is a movie? This is Harumaru. It's been here forever. Hikage, I thought I told you to silence him if he spoke again. Actually, you told me that I could, but you didn't tell me that I had to.
I apologize for my voice acting. It's so bad. It's terrible. Must be tough being the subordinate of someone like that.
Be quiet, or I will silence you for good.
This time it didn't seem to be an idle threat. The girl had unsheathed her katana and was now resting the edge of the blade against my throat. I was already starting to regret having played a hero earlier. Hopefully there'd be someone with more common sense in this village. Several minutes later. Da 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 da. I soon found myself confined within a small room. The stern-looking tsundere of a girl's glaring down at me, while the other girl, who was apparently called Narumi, seemed to have softened up a little. From what I had gathered during their conversations, they had called the village elder to help oversee my questionings.
What purpose did this thefts have? Or were you just some pervert who gets us?
I think that's supposed to be off. I think that's a typo.
Who gets off sniffling girls' undies? I ought to castrate you.
I already told you. I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Not to mention, anything worn by you would probably smell sour. Dang, that's not a good way to stay alive. I couldn't see too well from the cell where they had put me, but I was almost certain I could hear Narumi laughing nearby.
Oh, Tsuku-dono, please calm down. You brought him in to learn the reason behind his presence in the forest, didn't you? That is correct, Elder Sama. I believe he was working together with the fox spirits to steal, panties and other undergarments.
Objection!
What are you objecting to, young man?
The evidence surrounding the defendant's accusation was fabricated. Narumi-san, would you please answer this question for the judge? Was the defendant, that is myself, anywhere near those girls while you two were in pursuit of them?
Hold it! Just who are you calling a judge here? Lower your voice, or I will strike you down. Hey, Mio-san, maybe the whole angry accusation thing isn't working. This guy clearly isn't a bandit. We could just ask him why he was up there in the woods. If he has a valid reason.
Gosh, I can't do it.
Then sure. If not, then clearly he's a panty thief, and we'll use him as a punching bag out in the yard.
Finally, and here I thought this was about to become a turnabout case. I sighed deeply, partly amused by my own act despite the seriousness of the situation. Who would have ever thought mimicking characters from games and movies would end up getting me out of trouble? And as long as I didn't become an ace prisoner, things would hopefully turn out for the better.
A wise idea, Narumi-chan. How about you start by giving us your name?
Gushiken Takahiro.
So, what were you doing in the forest when these two were chasing the thieves?
I'm not entirely sure myself. One moment, I was praying at a shrine, hidden inside the forest. Next thing I knew, some weird girl was talking to me.
A girl?
Yes, a girl with horns and a tail. I know it sounds weird, but I could have sworn I saw her before. I must have fainted. After that, I woke up somewhere in the forest. This game has a lot of typos.
Suki Dono. Narumi-chan, do you recall the stories behind the shrine near our village? Forgive me, Elder Sama. I do not recall. I know it's a place of high spiritual energy, a sacred place, but I can't remember the details. Sorry, Grandfather. That shrine belongs to Tsuyuri, a powerful spirit that has been watching over our village for as long as anyone can remember. Unlike the fox spirits, we tend to avoid going too deep into the forest. I still think I could get rid of those pests once and for all. If you would just let me go in and find their home. It's probably hidden in some damp cave on the hill, or some run-down old house. Humans and spirits rarely mingle, even if they meet with good intentions. The fact that this lad says he saw a spirit means there is a chance he was there for a reason. Not to mention, did you take a good look at him yet? He seems disorientated, and his clothes look foreign. He did seem to be talking gibberish earlier. He claimed to be from a city near here, and there's nothing like that around for miles. He was also talking about something called a move, and he used some fighting techniques that I have never seen before. He is still a pervert.
I'm not a pervert. It's perfectly natural for a guy my age to be curious about certain things. Besides, if you're talking about how the panties ended up on my face, I had nothing to do with it.
Sunder tyrant.
It's like the third time that he's called her this, and she just cares now.
What did you just call me? I had to smash you to pieces, you brat. Oh, wait, now that I think about it, those two foxes did look like they were just abandoning them. But, Grandfather, what does it all mean? I can't be certain. However, I believe that it is unlikely that he's working together with the fox spirits. Still, I have never heard of any human to come upon a spirit such as Tsutsuyuri. I dare say he might not even be of this world.
Wait, are you trying to say that I'm in a different world now? Mind blown.
That would be the most logical explanation.
In what world would that be considered logical? But I have an important tournament to participate in 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks. It's 14 days. 1-4. Quince? No, I think quince is 15. I think it's 14 is 14. 14.
Well, no one has ever experienced something like this before. We will have to think of how to deal with you. Or if it is even possible to get you back to your own world.
I think right there is where we're going to go ahead and call it for today's episode. So I figure how the thumbnails is gonna work is the one that was on the first episode. The thumbnail that was up on the first episode, that'll be the default thumbnail kind of like how Honey Pop was. And then if we ever get like any over-sexualized things that we can take a picture of, like today's episode, I mean, the screen with the 2 fox spirits and then the 2 girls here, I'll probably use that one. Like anything that works is good clickbait, because I'm not trying to hide anything. I'm trying to use clickbait because, you know, if people see titties if they see titties on the thumbnail, they're more likely to click the video. It sucks that that's how YouTube works, but that's actually how the internet works. So if there's ever any episodes that don't have anything like that, then I'll just go back to the default one. I have a feeling though this game, in every episode we probably will get, or at least a majority of episodes, we'll probably end up getting a good thumbnail title, good thumbnail pictures anyways. But that's going to be it for me. I will see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, peeps out.